Not give Gasline Boy more of a mention this morning.
Your pride and joy. I know he's gonna be much better back at Haydock than he was at Chepstow. He just doesn't seem to relish that place. Tristan Times 9-1. Samstown, no love for him, 16-1.
And Live Forrit, Ben Ben's another one for Nigel Twiston-Davies. Rigged de Beauchesne, winner last year.
Ballyoliver's just run here at Ascot. Lochbar is at Haydock, but he's a 33-1 chance. Harry the Viking just behind Live Forrit last time. So come on, Mick, off the fence. What about Gasline Boy today?
They're off in the Betfred Grand National Trial. 3 miles and 5 furlongs around. Haydock in front of them and 5 abreast as they go to their first. Harry the Viking in the noseband landed just ahead, with Broadway Buffalo dropped right out at the back of the field by Conor O'Farrell. First the ditch is coming up quickly to them. Harry the Viking from Gasline Boy in a red and yellow jacket. Live Forrit the pale sleeves. Rigged de Beauchesne on the left. And Benvolio towards the far side, purple cap. And then Monbeg, Dude and McCoy, a red and white jacket just ahead of Tristan Times. Mountainous tucking in a sheepskin noseband. Out on the extreme left, the Peter Marsh winner, Samstown in the pale blue. And Benvolio gave the third a mighty whack. Ben's meanwhile is in the last group of 3, ahead of Lochbar in a black and yellow jacket, and finally a Broadway Buffalo. So the last in the line of fence is up the straight first time. Harry the Viking and Gasline Boy take it together, and Monbeg Dude pitched on landing. And Broadway Buffalo the last to touch down. So just a small matter of 2 circuits ahead of them, and the longish run now to the first in the back straight, and Benvolio moving through up the rail to just about spearhead the field as they round the first turn to Gasline Boy and Harry the Viking in the blue and yellow close up in third. Rigged de Beauchesne, last year's winner, making his 3rd appearance in the race. The maroon and green is close up in 4th place, and then Live Forrit from Mountainous and Monbeg Dude in mid-division ahead of Tristan Times, the black and red. Samstown in the last quartet with Ben's in a red and white jacket, and then Lochbar and Broadway Buffalo, and Benvolio steps over 2 lengths clear as they move off down the far side of the track and approach the 5th. Gasline Boy and Harry the Viking heading the chase from Rigged de Beauchesne, and a break of a couple of lengths to Live Forrit on the far side of Mountainous. Monbeg Dude and Tristan Times going to be the next pair over, from Ben's and Samstown on the far side, and then Lochbar and still at the tail Broadway Buffalo. On quickly to the next in the line of 5 down the back and streaming out over it. And now they move on to the end of a mile. So Benvolio with Gasline Boy on the far side going back up to him. Rigged de Beauchesne moving a little closer, and there Gasline Boy hit that one quite hard. Broadway Buffalo, the green sleeves and cap, meanwhile has made a place from the rear, gone past Lochbar, and Tristan Times in the red and black has drifted back into the last trio. Another plain fence, Benvolio from Gasline Boy, a much better jump there. Then Rigged de Beauchesne from Live Forrit in the pale sleeves, and Harry the Viking, who jumped off leading, sliding back into mid-division now behind Monbeg Dude. They take an open ditch. Harry the Viking rather stepped at that one. Samstown has had to be coaxed away from the landing side of a few of the fences in the back straight. He's 3/4 of the way back around the outer in the pale blue under Brian Harding. So heading towards the end of their first circuit in the Betfred Grand National Trial, and Benvolio, so narrowly denied in the Welsh National last time, dictating here under Noel Feely, a couple of lengths up on Gasline Boy. Rigged de Beauchesne just 3rd from Live Forrit, and Monbeg Dude closer now up in a 5th place ahead of Mountainous in a sheepskin noseband, and then Harry the Viking from Ben's and Tristan Times, Lochbar, Broadway Buffalo and Samstown. Into the wings of fence 10 they come. Gasline Boy back upside Benvolio. Lochbar slow there in last place. Another open ditch coming up to them. Gasline Boy from Benvolio. Rigged de Beauchesne under regular pilot Robbie Dunn tracking the leading pair. Live Forrit right behind them with Monbeg Dude, and then Mountainous from Harry the Viking. Ben's predominantly red jacket getting a bit closer. Again out wide on the extreme left, Samstown for 3 or 4 strides was chased along. This is the 12th. Gasline Boy in front there from Benvolio. Again Lochbar the last to land. Broadway Buffalo still ridden very patiently by Conor O'Farrell, as was the case here before Christmas when the combination landed the Tommy Whittle. Gasline Boy up ahead, however, pressing on, and with just over a circuit to go has gone 4 clear. Lochbar hit that one hard, drops a couple of lengths off them, but all standing, and Lochbar getting a couple of sharp reminders in rear and in danger of dropping off them. But up in front of the judge they come in the Betfred Grand National Trial, and the roll call is headed by Gasline Boy from Benvolio, coaxed into the bridle. Rigodown de Beauchesne close up in third. Monbeg Dude and AP right around the inner, red and white in fourth ahead of Life Red. And then Mountainous and Jamie Moore from Samstown, the pale blue out wide. They're followed by Harry the Viking and Ben Benz, and then Trust and Times Broadway Buffalo is last but one, and the chase along Loch Bar is last of all. Round about 10 lengths first to last. And off down the far side of the course they go, and on to the 14th. Gasline Boy and Richard Johnson. Similarly positive tactics. Found success here on Betfair Chase Day. Can they do so again? Leading Benvolio with Feely riding him into this one. Gasline Boy jumping well. Rigodown de Beauchesne jumped up to dispute second with Benvolio. Mountainous in the noseband is right behind them. Monbeg Dude has just drifted back through the field once more. He's right down on the inner as they take this next plain fence, just behind Rigodown de Beauchesne, about 6 lengths off the lead. Samstown has picked up the bridle on the far side, edging closer. Trust and Times in the red and black is in touch. Broadway Buffalo is beginning to cut his way through the field. Green cap for Conor O'Farrell. About a mile to travel, and there Broadway Buffalo is down. Just improving at the time, but he pitched and knuckled over. He gallops away none the worse. A disconsolate Conor O'Farrell left to reflect on what might have been. Over the next in the back straight, Gasline Boy. Mistake there from Rigodown de Beauchesne, who's beginning to lose his place. McCoy niggling away now on Monbeg Dude, and it's Gasline Boy at the final fence in the back straight. Another ditch. That was 5 from home. Mountainous has improved to come and chase the leader as they begin the turn. Lifer, it is his shadow. Monbeg Dude responding to pressure from McCoy, just fourth. Ben Benz is alongside him, and then Samstown, and Harry the Viking is rallying a little, and they've got just under 3/4 mile to travel, and still this final line of fences to jump up the straight. So Gasline Boy, perhaps Johnson trying to get a breather into him on the crown of the bend. Lifer it around the outer of Mountainous. These two giving most immediate chase. Ben Benz in fourth. Monbeg Dude around the inner from Harry the Viking, then a break to Trust and Times, and now Johnson asks Gasline Boy to press on again. Lifer it looking threatening on the near side under Peter Buchanan. 4 out. Gasline Boy, Lifer it, Mountainous, Ben Benz staying on under pressure. Harry the Viking in the cheek pieces coming to have another bite of the cherry. Then Monbeg Dude. The last ditch is coming up. Lifer it now forges on into the lead from Gasline Boy. Lifer it jumping boldly. Mistake from Gasline Boy. Harry the Viking third. Then Mountainous. Monbeg Dude. Ben Benz run now flattening out. Then Trust and Times. And it's Lifer it, the 11-year-old, approaching the second last with ears pricked. Gets over it 3 clear. Harry the Viking now moving off in pursuit, trying to bridge the gap. 1 left to jump in the Betfred Grand National Trial. Lifer it under the rail. Harry the Viking getting closer to him under Derek Fox. Could be all on the jumping here. Lifer it and Harry the Viking together. They come off up the run in. Harry the Viking serving it up to Lifer it, who's trying gamely on the near side to fend off his final challenger. Heads up, heads down. Harry the Viking and Lifer it inches in as they go for the line. Lifer it and Harry the Viking in a pulsating finish to the Betfred Grand National Trial. Monbeg Dude and Gasline Boy chased them home. Then Trust and Times, Mountainous and Ben Benz.
Wow, that is close, but Lifer it brave right to the end. Harry the Viking looks like he's just been run out of it close home, but it is close, Graham.
I think Life for it's got it, but wait on the judge.